What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video here. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at how to kill Beastlord Darmac. He's going to be the first boss in the Iron Assembly in Blackrock Foundry. So this boss is pretty easy, guys. First and foremost, I do just want to apologize about my gameplay in this video, though. This is literally the very first attempt that we had on this boss, so it is going to be a little bit messy. But if you guys just follow along with what I tell you to do, you guys will have this fight down in no time. So the fight starts off, and there's really only two mechanics. You just got to stay out of that swirly on the ground that's going to come down, and that's going to pin somebody down if they're standing in it. And obviously, if they get stuck, by standing in it, you do just got to DPS down the spear itself to get them back up. And all throughout the fight, there's three different mounts that he can get on, and the one that he is on now is going to be the Cruel Fang mount there. So I don't know if it's random or not which one he can get on, but this is the one that he got on first. So obviously during this fight, guys, there's going to be tons and tons of ads. So if you have a cleave spec, definitely switch to it for this fight. It's not really a high movement fight, so that shouldn't be a problem, but the only thing that Cruel Fang really does is rend and tear, so he's going to jump to a random distant target and slash them, and he's going to put a bleed on you and everybody around you within 7 yards. So just be on the lookout for your range radar there for DBM. Don't stand by people like I was. Once again, I apologize. Once he does do the Savage Howl there, that is something that can be dispelled. That's actually going to increase the haste of all of the ads by literally 75%. So if that isn't dispelled or removed immediately, you guys are going to be running into a lot of problems. So it is pretty easy, though, for the first guy, Cruel Fang. During the entire course of the fight, he doesn't even have to be on a mount. He can call for more ads. And like I said, guys, just really try and help out your tanks. The ads kind of come from the left side there, misdirect, barrage, just either, or you could just have a tank go pick them up, whatever you need to do. Just try and keep them together. It is a little bit hard because of the mechanics of the actual ads themselves, but they usually do die fairly quick. Now, once he does, finish this, he does go into the different mounting phases all throughout the three different phases of the fight, and I'm not sure what percentage it is. It looks like this one's going to be like about 70% there, where he's going to get on the Iron Crusher there. Now, the Iron Crusher is actually one that you do need to pay a little bit of attention to, at least, just because the Iron Crusher does have a raid-wide avoidable AoE damage that does go out. That's going to be called Tantrum, so definitely save some healing cooldowns for that, and don't stand where he's charging. Just don't. Once again, I'm so sorry for this video, guys. I didn't expect to kill it in our very first attempt, so it is a little bit sloppy, but I'm glad I was able to at least get this on video there for you guys. So stay out of the charge. He's also going to do Tantrum, and he's also going to do Crush Armor. Now, that's a tank mechanic. That's just, where you taunt after every 2 stacks when it falls off, so Beastlord himself, guys, really doesn't have that much HP, just because this is exactly like the Iron Quan fight in Throne of Thunder that we had seen previously in Miss of Pandaria, where he's going to switch mounts and get new abilities each time. So now just keep in mind that once you kill one of the mounts, guys, he's going to retain one of the abilities from that. And, we didn't really have too much of a problem just because we did burn him down fast enough. But I would recommend, this is kind of just like a DPS check. Just because, the longer the fight goes, the harder it gets. Because every mount you down, he's going to get a newer mechanic. So, just try and, keep the number of spears down low. Obviously, cleave the ads down with your tanks. Communicate with them. Let them know that they're going to be coming from the right side there. Stay out of the swirlies there. for the pin down thing. That's actually pretty brutal once it happens. I think those spears have about 600k life, and now you don't die when you get pinned down, but just try not to get pinned down, seriously. It's a big DPS loss to have to switch and get somebody out of a spear as opposed to cleaving down these adds. Now, these adds do a decent amount of damage, but they don't have a lot of HP. They can be cleaved down fairly quick. So, in between the two phases, he is going to go ahead and, just kind of hop around, and then he's going to go get on his Dreadwing here. So, this is the last one, for this encounter. Now, he does have a large number of mechanics total, but this fight's really simple, guys. So, Dreadwing, just make sure to be on the lookout for pin down. You don't want to get pinned down, with the spear. You also want to try and knock out your friends and, teammates or fellow raiders that get pinned down. Obviously, they really don't want to get pinned down in the first place, but, we do know things can happen, so... Cruel Fang and Darmac are going to keep Rend and Tear and all the other mechanics from all the other bosses there. But, it's really not too much of a problem. Like I said, guys, this is more of like a DPS check than anything else. As you see there, Dreadwing is also doing the Inferno Breath there, and I'm so sorry, guys. I was standing in that. Seriously, we went in blind. I did not expect to kill this boss, this fight here. So, I just kind of want to give you guys a generalization. He's going to do his Inferno Breath, and it looks like he breathes 3 times. 2, 3 there, and the dot actually does stack up. So it didn't seem like the stacking of the fire was really hurting too much itself. I think it's more so standing in the breath itself, and obviously you want to position yourself so the breath doesn't put annoying fire on the ground, because that fire is going to be permanent. That's going to be most of the mechanic for the Inferno Breath there itself. So, there is going to be, the Flame Infusion as well when Dreadwing is. And what Dreadwing does is he basically just lights dead bodies on fire. And, puts the fire on the ground as well. So, you just kind of got to stand out of stuff, guys. And watch your range radar for DBM. And, save your cooldowns for Tantrum. Keep in mind that whatever mechanic you were avoiding on the mount that you just killed is retained for the boss. There's really not too much here. This is more so a DPS check like I had mentioned. So let's go over a quick overview. So... during the first part with Cruel Fang, just stay out of Rend and Tear, and also dispel the Savage Howl there. Now, during the Iron Crusher, stay out of Stampede. It's a simple charge, just like Twin Ogren's. He's going to look where he's going to charge first. Stay out of that. Also, save your healing cooldowns for Tantrum. That's a lot of unavoidable raid-wide AoE damage. And when he goes to Dreadfang, stay out of the Inferno Breath. Try and, when you get Inferno Breath, move to one of the edges so the fire is, much easier to manage for your raid, as well as keeping up with spears throughout the fight, and helping the tank over there on the right side pick up the adds. And that's about really it, guys. This fight's pretty easy. It's first boss in the Iron Assembly. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any feedback about my videos here and the content that I produce for you guys, leave me a thumbs up, maybe sub to me. See you guys in the next one. Have a great one.